Right before we enter the tunnel, on our left-hand side, up by the fence, those light tan animals with thin white stripes are the greater kudu. The greater kudu are considered to be the most handsome of the antelope species. You notice they do have rather large ears on top of their head. This contributes greatly to their noise sensitivity. Kudu are actually able to hear noises over 10 miles away from them. Over to our right-hand side, that green and red roller coaster is Kumba. In an African dialect, the word Kumba translates to mean roar, and roar this coaster does. Hopefully you'll actually be able to hear Kumba before you see it zoom past you. Now you might be curious as to why Kumba makes this roaring sound. Well, engineers designed the coaster with hollow support beams. Without the sound dampening materials that usually go into roller coaster support beams, they were able to create the intended roaring effect. Kumba will take you up 143 feet, upside down 7 times, and it travels at speeds of 65 miles an hour. Coming up on our right-hand side, you'll get a glimpse of the Congo River Rapids. On Congo River Rapids, you and 11 other people will board a raft. Doesn't matter if you're family, friends, or complete and total strangers. At the end of the ride, you're all going to have one thing in common. That's right, folks, you will get wet. Some of you just slightly damp, and others of you completely soaked.
Are we going in there? We're going in there.
As you folks keep looking to your right-hand side, you might see a reddish-brown animal with thin white stripes. Those would be the bongo antelope. The bongos were actually once thought to be extinct until they were rediscovered in the 1950s, living in a remote area of Kenya and Tampa. Over to our left-hand side, we have the Jungala area of the park. Jungala is home to animals such as the orangutans, gibbons, and Bengal tigers. It is also home to the Wild Surge Ride, the Treetop Trails, the Bengal Bistro, and of course Coast Garden's newest coaster, Tigress. Coming up on our left-hand side is the back of the Zambia Smokehouse. The Zambia Smokehouse is a restaurant that serves barbecue food with menu items including pulled pork sandwiches, beef brisket, smoked chicken, and ribs. Folks, we are getting ready to approach the Stanleyville train station. Stanleyville is the closest stop to Jungala, the Sesame Street Safari of Fun, bird gardens, and the walkabout way where you can hand-feed kangaroos and wallabies. I'm going to ask that you please remain seated until the train comes to a full and complete stop before exiting to the platform side. Once again, folks, please wait for that full and complete stop before standing and exiting to the platform side. I'll be sure to let you know once it is a stand and exit. Now, on behalf of myself and our engineers at the front of the train, we hope you've enjoyed your ride on the Serengeti Express. If you are choosing to remain on board with us, our next stop is going to be a return trip back to Nyrobi.